Welcome to XZ Energy by HMS Networks. Let's have a look at the SG gateway and what can be done in case of issues. Before you start working with the device, we recommend updating your browser, the XZ Energy IP Configurator tool, and the firmware used on the SG gateway. Firmware updates and tools are available for download in the download section on the XZ support pages. The firmware version in use is shown on the web interface's first page, named Home, in the section Device Information. Devices with older firmware may need more than one update to get them up to date. Watching all our relevant support videos is always a good idea, since your issues could already be covered under another topic. The event log inside the settings section shows what's going on. During the SG gateway's startup, error log entries can occur due to the connections still being established. The other entries can be useful to detect critical topics for further analysis. Communication protocols will report warnings and errors to the log as well, and some protocols are offering debug options for further analysis on top. Values can be shown for all data points on the first page, above the device information. Further values, like quality and timestamps, only can be shown in the editor's diagram live view, activated by clicking the glasses symbol. All values shown in the web interface are updated once per second. In case of connection difficulties, the Diagnostics section offers helpful tools to show network information, perform pings or DNS lookups, and record trace PCAP files of the Ethernet, VPN or cellular modem interface. The sniffer tool can even work in the background until stopped, so it can continuously monitor while you work on the device. When sniffing stops, a file is downloaded for analyzing by tools like Wireshark. Since sniffing is a quite powerful tool, let's have a deeper look inside about how to use it as its best. If the issue happens before you can start sniffing, it might help to disconnect the network cable for a moment during the recording runs already, as the reconnecting events are recorded as well. If more than two devices are part of the communication, it might be important to trace all this network traffic. This can be done by using a network switch with port mirroring functionality. In this way, you can sniff by connecting the SG gateway to this special port with activated port mirroring. If it's needed to record an event, for example during the boot up, the built-in sniffer tool can't be used. In this case, it might be necessary to install, for example, the tool Wireshark on your computer, connecting it to the port mirroring port of the network switch, and perform the trace outside the gateway. This can also be useful for debugging Profinet or Ethernet IP traffic, since they are not connected to the internal tracing tool. If a connection to the gateway is not possible while the system is running, because you are not allowed to add your computer to the running IT network, the gateway can be connected directly to the computer and the trace file can be started on the SG gateway. Then reconnect the gateway back into the running system and allow the trace to occur. When the trace file has run long enough, re-establish a direct connection to the gateway, stop the trace and save the file. Good! Now you know how to use sniffing function at its best. If all this didn't help to solve your problem, please feel free to start a support case. If you bought your SG gateway via a distributor, best is to connect your distributor to receive local support. Direct HMS customers, please click support on our website or simply use the link below in the description box, mysupport.hms.se, for getting to the HMS portal. If needed, our technical support will start an RMA case for you. Only if you received a bad delivery, broken or incomplete, then please start an RMA case yourself. To help us to help you as fast as possible, please provide us with the following information in the support case. First, setup overview, like protocols and interfaces in use. Please also explain the topology of the connected devices, used networks, hops, distances between devices. Drawings can also be useful in complex setups. Second, failure descriptions and how to provoke it to happen, so we can reproduce the issue. Third, device info on the web interface's first page as copy or screenshot, or if not possible, a photo of the product batch, the firmware version in use or the purchase date. Fourth, the event log, downloaded as CSV file from the settings section. Fifth, IP settings of the SG Gateway's Ethernet ports, communication partners and maybe your computer. Sixth, config export without user configuration, so we don't need your login data to have a look inside. Seventh, sniff files if possible. The first reply from our support teams you will get within 48 hours during our service times. Well, we will help you to make it run. Thanks for watching. You are very welcome to watch out for more videos.